finally done. If you clicked on this video, you're probably thinking one of three things. One, that setup's cool, I wanna see it. Two, I'm a fan of you and I wanna see your setup. And three, I just like setups, I don't know who you are. I'm RussoPlays and I make Roblox gaming videos. Give a round of applause. It's not easy for people like us. This is the, backdrop for my main camera. I can zoom it in a little bit. But this is what we got going on, and I wanna actually take you around with this little camera and give you a little tour of all the nitty-gritty details that went into creating this studio, office, game room, whatever you wanna call it. Now, we hired a company that was interior designing everything. They contracted out carpenters, painters, electricians, dietitians. I'm just kidding, not dietitians, but it got pretty insane expensive, and there's a lot of like cool little features that I want to show you. So I guess let's just start doing it. First, I'll show you that I have a little other cam over here. Hey, other cam, and I can switch back. Hey, what's going on? Can switch back and forth. I don't know, it's not that cool, but I wanted a bunch of different webcams so I could like do funny little skits and change cameras. I also have like a gameplay system. So this is what it looks like when I'm recording Roblox videos. As you can see, I got this little cool neon border around my face cam. And then also I have gameplay for the other face cam if I want to use that. So it's very versatile in what I can actually do with my setup. I also have a third face cam. It's not showing up right now, so it just shows you game. But we're gonna hop off this computer and I'm gonna show you guys some of the details because I posted some pictures on Twitter and Instagram. You guys might have saw those, but let's show you more of the coolness of the setup. Okay, so sadly, the first thing that I will state is that I have no AC up here. So if I get pretty sweaty in this video, don't mind me. I'm just a sweaty boy. My AC up here broke. They're fixing it tomorrow. It's really silly, but let's go ahead and start by entering the room because that's the coolest part. When you hop out here, let me just go outside the door and I'll close it like I'm coming in. Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? Just kidding, no one's in there. Here is the entrance. So something you couldn't see from the pictures, we got a beautiful giant blue abstract rug. I don't know what abstract means, I just said it. I don't even know if this is abstract. It's got different shades of blue, it's pretty nice. And if I turn off these lights right here, you can actually see the real color of it. It actually turns off most of the lights. Most of them are just controlled by a switch. So yeah, it just pops right back on. And these are actually all separated Elgato string lights, not sponsored. I should have got a sponsorship, but I could actually change all of those colors, even the ones on the bookshelf and the ones on the bench and the ones on the ceiling. So you'll see that a little bit later, but let's start. The meat and potatoes. I don't even know what that means, but I know people say it. Oh, this is weird seeing myself vlog. Anyways, this is the Secret Lab Magnus Pro XL. This is like the best desk I've ever had. I've had multiple uplift desks. I like standing desks. Standing is good, it's healthy. And this desk is probably the coolest desk I've ever seen. So it's a magnetic desk made by Secret Lab. None of this is sponsored, by the way. I probably could have made a bag with all the Elgato, Logitech, and Secret Lab products I have. I paid for all of them, not sponsored, but free promotion. So this desk is full standing, full magnetic. So this is the mouse pad. The entire desk is a mouse pad. It's magnetic. I put a mouse pad over it because my mouse kind of like has a magnet in it, so it interferes. But yeah, this whole thing is a mouse pad, which means you can put magnets all over the desk. So for example, I'm able to cable manage really well because look, I have my cables and then I can run them with these little magnetic, these are all magnetic. So I can like put these anywhere and you're able to like run cables really tightly through the entire desk. And then you can run them into the back cable tray, which is, it might seem like a mess, but this is an insane organizational structure that I had help with. I did not do. I suck at organization, but yeah, the team that helped me put this together really did a good job on the organization. So I'm trying to get in depth on everything. It's kind of hard to see, but basically, if you look in here, there is a giant outlet power strip where I can plug anything in. All of the cords, all of the cables that are coming from my computer or monitors or anything, they're coiled and taped. So for instance, this cord taped right here, and then it comes down, taped right here, and then it comes down to in here where it's taped, and then it's cleanly plugged in somewhere in there. And inside all of these cables It's hard to tell, but they're all coiled up and it's just really, really neat. The monitors even come with a thing where anything that comes through the monitor, like the HDMI cords or anything, they're running through this magnetic panel in the arm, which then puts them through this magnetic panel, which then puts them into the cable tray. So it's insane. It allows me to do all that cable stuff. And then this is all I have to show for cables. The entire, look at this. I have like a million things plugged in. There's literally no cables. There's only these two cables and they have to hang a bit because when I put my desk up, you know, it goes up and down. It's gotta hang a little bit. So that's what's so cool about this desk. It has such cool function. And again, it is a standing desk. It's touch sensitive, so you can easily just tap it and it goes up and down. You can also lock it so that it doesn't go up and down, which is like pretty sick. But yeah, it allows me to house all my cables in here. I also got this really cool RGB magnetic situation going on. It's full magnetic, so I can just peel it off super easy. And then all the cables that go into my PC are like tightly coiled and cable managed right into there. So pretty neat little setup. Something else that's really cool is all the cables that I need on the daily, like often, for example, like a mouse charger or whatever, I have them just sticking out. They're in a USB hub right there, and they're barely sticking out of this little wire holder so that I can just go, okay, here's my mouse cord. I can tug on it and get it closer, use it for my mouse. I can use this for my headset, and bada bing, bada boom. It's super easy. Now let me show you some of the things on my desk. We have the Go XLR. I still don't really use this to its fullest potential. I only use the mic setting. I don't use like the 4 channels. I really need to start and I need to learn, but hey, this thing's pretty cool. It goes up and down. You do the buttons. It's pretty sick. We also have this, the Stream Deck. Pretty dope because everything is mapped. So check out what I can do. Now, when I was talking about how these can change color, you see how they're all blue. Well, watch this. Boom, 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 boom. That's right, now it's kind of hard to see, but they're all Tetris colors. So that one's purple, light blue, red, green, and yellow. I might have the Tetris blocks the wrong color, but who cares, okay? You get the point. It actually changes the color entirely. And this neon sign is so bright, but trust me, the lights are a lot brighter in person. Now, I did potentially want to paint these panels like black or blue or something to give a little contrast, but this is why I didn't paint them, because when they're colored around the edges, it kind of like makes them pop a bit more. So yeah, you know, it's pretty sick without, but I might end up painting them. These were also custom made, so pretty insane. Now, it's time to, oh, also behind the wall, you know, we got the Elgato wave panels all around, really cool design, good for sound absorption. We also have the key lights. Again, I use so many Elgato products, not sponsored, but I should be. We got the Sony a7 III camera, and then we have all of these lights, and we have our plaques. If you notice, I have a spot here missing. That's because my vlog channel is about to hit 100K, so go subscribe to my vlog channel. We're gonna get another plaque. Also, RB Battles plaque is gonna go right there. We already hit 1 million, I just don't have the plaque yet, so that's why it's empty space. Which way should we go first? Let's go to the right. Sorry if this video is like all over the place and stuff. I'm just trying to detail all the specifics, because when you take a picture of something like this, you're like, oh cool, whatever, it's a desk. But you guys see what I'm talking about now, how sick it is, how the cable management is so intricate. It's all magnetic, and there's not a cable under it except for that one. It's insane. Oh, also my headphone setup is really cool. I have these like G Fits that are like, again, not sponsored by Logitech, but you can just put these in like little AirPods, and it's pretty sick. You got like, you don't have to mess up your hat hair, your hair or whatever, you know? And then I also have these Logitech ones, this wireless magnet holder. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I just really like this setup. I also have the Herman Miller chair. I think this is the Aeron, I'm not really sure, but yeah, we got the Herman Miller chair. Really, really good for my back. Anyways, let's move to this wall. This is the textured bench wall, if you will. We got some pillows, some blanket, and you know, we got some backlighting on it, but it's not just a bench. Like, you are meant to sit on it and chill, but also, if you remove these pillows, you can see that there's actually tons of storage. So this was a custom built-in bench that literally, look, we had electricians come by, like they had to move our outlets. They had to put outlets on the top of this thing. This was custom hand built by a carpenter. This one has the same thing. There is a bunch of, there's a bunch of storage in there. And again, there's, you know, usable outlets on the top. So pretty cool and really functional, because I can put stuff that I'm not using, like, sorry, I'm like talking as I'm like moving the camera, but I can put stuff that I'm not using like all the time, but like often in there rather than like in a storage closet, you know what I mean? So it's kind of nice to have. Those are the first 2 walls, and this video has already been so long, hopefully there's a lot of cuts. Anyways, this next wall is the Tetris wall. I've already kind of showed you guys. It's essentially just a blue neon sign and a bunch of Tetris pieces that act as individual pieces. I can change all of them individually. I can change the top lights individually because there's actually crown molding that they installed on the top. That wasn't there, the carpenter did that. And I think I'll show some before and afters of my office, but yeah, the walls were painted. They weren't white, they were like tan, and the ceiling was painted black. Oh wait, the ceiling. Before I go in depth in this last wall, which is like the bookshelf wall, which is again, another built-in. If you don't know what that means, it's literally built into the wall. Like this is not just a bookshelf, like it's literally built into the wall. Like it's a built-in. It's completely, it's not going anywhere. It's not just a bookshelf that we hung up. Custom built, custom painted, insane. So up here, we have the studio track lighting. These lights can move any direction to bounce off the walls and give that cool studio vibe. They can also rotate or like move up and down the track. And this little hangy cord, you might've been wondering what that is. This is the Elgato, not sponsored, green screen. So I can actually pull this all the way down and then boom, I have a retractable green screen that I can just use in videos, which is so sick because if you watch RB Battles, you know that I use a green screen. So I'm out of breath doing this because my AC is out, but seriously, this is such a nice feature. I love having it. And when I'm done, I just tug on it and it goes back up. Again, built into the wall, and they even painted the hooks so they just match. They just did such a good job with this. Now on to the final bookshelf wall. So this wall is an entire built-in bookshelf displaying all my stuff. We got One Piece. I've been reading heavily lately. We got a bunch of manga. A lot of people wanted to see all my manga and get like an in-depth look at what we got here. So we got the full Dr. Stone collection. I think I'm missing a few, but we got Dr. Stone. Really love that. I think I'm like a little bit behind on Dr. Stone, but I have, if anyone's asking if I've read these books, I have read most of them. I'm on like 16 of Dr. Stone. We got the One Punch Man saga, just a little bit of Food Wars, a little bit of these, a couple random ones that I just pick up sometimes. Like I haven't read these books, Cells at Work. I've been meaning to, but you know, I got them. We got Demon Slayer action. We also have My Hero, not all of them, but some. We got some Chainsaw Man right there. We have Pokemon Adventures, a classic. We also got Persona 5. I'm obsessed with that. Goblin Slayer, Plunderer, Spy Family, bunch of randoms. I also got the Bleach box set, which I was gonna start soon. And then we have a couple of these, couple of Jujutsu Kaisen, a little Death Note, and that's what we got here. We also have the Ready Player One books that were signed by Ernest Cline. Shout out to Roblox. And then I have all these, I have some Funko Pops, some Pokemon, but I got the die-cast Pokeballs. So like the real Pokeballs that like have technology, and when you like hold them, they like light up and stuff. It's so cool. So we got the Love Ball, the Quick Ball, the Heal Ball, the Cherish Ball, and then on this side we have the Ultra Ball and the Pokeball. I think that's all of them. And then we have this 100,000 follower Roblox award, some more Funko Pop Pokemon, and Vaporeon up there. So all in all, I'm pretty obsessed with this office. This was kind of like a longer tour than I expected to give, but I just wanted to show like in depth why this project took so long. It took like probably like 6 months. Legitimate carpenters putting wood stuff, like all the stuff is custom built, painted, the crown molding, like it's just insane. I'm so happy that it turned out this way, and it's really, really cool because now I have a really cool setup for vids. Wait, I also wanted to point out something that's kind of part of my office that's not really, like what people don't understand is I'm on the upstairs level. So this room is actually part of my office. It's the loft, I guess you would call it, but yeah, we essentially had this custom made too. This was not like this. We had them transform our room and they built an entire like platform. Don't pay attention to this. This is what I'm using for my AC right now because it's out, but they built a whole platform right here, which is sick. And we got the movie chairs on it. We got the wood slats in the back. They painted the walls black, made a little abstract design right there. We got 2 more movie chairs here, and we have this little entertainment system with the giant TV. They also installed this. This was not here. The cabinet, the counters, so insane. They got a sink, an actual working sink, the mini fridge, and then, you know, we got a bunch of stuff going on here. Something that's really cool about this setup though, and this kind of counts as my game room, is in here, we have every single game system you can basically think of. We got the Wii, we got the Switch, we got the PS3, modded PS3, we got all the controllers, the PS5 controllers, the Xbox, the Wii controllers, and they're all housed in here, and they're going through a tech tube in the wall and they're all plugged into the TV at the same time. So it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, they're all plugged in at the same time, even the PS5. So I can basically just use any of them at any time. All I have to do is change the input. Like they're all plugged in, ready to go. You just hit power, grab a controller. It's super cool. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe. If you're new and you don't know what I do, if you like Roblox stuff, hey, consider following. If you just like setups, you know, I might not post more videos like this, but maybe on one of my other channels. Go subscribe to my vlog channel because I'm trying to hit 100K. But yeah, expect some dope videos in the future utilizing this new setup. I have so much inspiration and motivation now, and I'm so glad that it's done. And hopefully once I have AC and I stop sweating in here, I'm a grind and we're gonna get a lot done. More Roblox games, more RB Battle stuff, more RussoPlays stuff, maybe more channels, who knows. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn that AC back on. Okay, bye.